Hey everyone, I'm going to go through each card individually and then I'm going to give you the overall meaning of everything together. This is what the month of August 2019 has in store for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. The underlying energy for the month is this King of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles talks about abundance, security, prosperity, translating dreams into reality, and they're often lucrative. This speaks of discipline, control, and using those to manage situations and learning to use those things to invest wisely in projects or invest in anything. Invest money wisely, invest your time wisely. All right, here we have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. This is being uninspired, having no motivation, a lack of passion. Don't avoid tasks. It can damage your reputation. Maybe you're not prepared to handle something. Maybe you feel lazy, a lack of effort, maybe poor concentration. All right, the Eight of Wands in reverse. This is delays, frustration, panic, resisting change, wanting to slow down. Well, I shouldn't say wanting to slow down. You're waiting and things are slowing down. Not wanting, waiting. Coming to a halt. This could be travel or plans have been canceled or rerouted or detoured. All right, the Six of Cups in reverse. This is moving forward. Independence, leaving home, focus on the present. Maybe feeling disconnected from your inner child. Maybe you're clinging to the past. But the good thing about this card too is it can also point to letting go of the past and you're ready to move to the future. You're ready to let go of You're ready to let go of childness. I guess how you would say it. Childish stuff. Childishness. I'm not saying the word correct, I do not believe. Maybe I'm making up a word. But I think you get what I mean. Alright. The Five of Swords in reverse. This is desire to forgive, to reconcile. Maybe even resentment. Winning isn't always worth it. And there could be an issue here where the conflict may be worse than you realize. Alright. Next, we have the Knight of Swords. This is air energy, so this could possibly be Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. I want to pause for a minute. This King of Pentacles that we covered earlier, this is earth energy, so this could possibly be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. So this could be you sitting here. But usually it's anybody over the age of 30. But I try not to spend too much time focusing on that. But to get back to this Knight of Swords is action, defending beliefs, swift moving, being assertive. Fast action is needed to bring about better circumstances, being motivated. Get those balls rolling, get in gear. Move it. Right? Next we have the Two of Pentacles. And with the Two of Pentacles, this is balancing decisions, priorities, adapting to change. It may help to cut down on tasks. Thinking you can multitask sometimes makes things worse. Sometimes you need to ask for help in these situations. Right, next we have the Three of Swords. And with the Three of Swords, this can be heartbreak, suffering, grief, but through pain we learn. And it can sometimes come out of the blue with this card, it's just out of nowhere. And you can get knocked down and hit a low point, but do know it's only temporary. And with this card also, since swords means week, it can mean 3 weeks. Since swords means weeks. So, we'll get into that in a little while. But up next is the Hermit. And the Hermit is contemplation, solitude, soul searching. It's that inner wisdom. You're being a seeker of knowledge, that where the knowledge comes from within. This could even be a possible mentor that shows up. This is about finding that light from within, or shining a light on things, and then making a step by step, Oop, I'm hitting stuff, but shining that light on things and finding that light so that you can take a step at a time, shining it further each time. All right, the Tower card. This is disaster, sudden upheaval, maybe a foundational shift, a destruction of something built upon false beliefs. This could also be a positive spiritual awakening, a breaking away from the old way. Sometimes it's best just to let a structure fall. All right, next we have the Queen of Swords. Again, this is air energy, so this could possibly be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. If it is not a person or sign, it could be pointing to clear-minded, being unbiased in your judgment, seeking out the truth, staying objective, being clear with everything you say, getting down to the nitty-gritty of things, really doing that research, digging, looking at everything objectively, getting those facts, and clarity as well. All right, next we have the Five of Wands. This is conflict, competition, difference of opinion. You need to hear things out, hear people out, hear their opinions. Be open to debate. It's not a time for new ideas. Right, next we have the Ace of Swords. And with the Ace of Swords, this is a breakthrough, clarity. Again, sharp-mindedness, inner strength. It's a good time to seek justice and truth. It's a new point of view, a sudden realization. It can also point to talking, writing, like taking a writing class, writing in a journal, texting, podcasts, anything like that. It has to do with words, the mind, writing, speaking. Okay, so for this month, this is all about you. And I think you need to get back to work and focusing and reigniting that ambition within yourself, being more stable and logical about situations and things. Because the reason I say that is you've got this Eight of Pentacles in reverse here. You're next to the Eight of Wands. I think you're slacking off or not wanting to deal with something, being lazy, or either you're just not having that oomph. You're not having that ambition to get anything done, or that lack of concentration, and it's causing frustration, and it could be because you are frustrated that this is happening. Maybe you're putting in a lot of time, a lot of work somewhere, or studying or whatever, and you're like, I've just had enough. I don't have the energy to do this. I don't want to do this. It's like I just want to lay in bed and watch Netflix and eat ice cream and be left alone. I don't want to deal with that. That type of feeling. And it's like things are just slowing down. The momentum is slowing down and being sluggish, and it's causing you to stop. And it's saying to you that you may be clinging to or childish ways or immature ways, like that you shouldn't be doing it, and it could be immature. And it could be things around you are like that, like your environment feels that way, and it can pull you down as well. But with this, you need to realize that's not serving you, and you need to adult up. Nobody likes to hear that. I would love to be a child again and not have worries and go out and play. But with this Six of Cups in reverse here, it's saying to you, let those things go. It's time to pick up and move forward now. Let go of, it's about moving forward. Regaining that independence, regaining that motivation to move forward. And you may have resentment about letting that time pass. Or resentment about, slacking off or being lazy or resentment about that feeling. And it could not be you, it could be someone around you, but I get the feeling it's you. It could be someone you know that's an air sign. It could be someone who's younger, maybe like 18 to 25. It could be that. That's the one slacking off and you feel like they're being childish. It could be that as well. It doesn't necessarily have to be you. But there's that sense of resentment, and maybe with this 5 of Swords in reverse, maybe a reconcile about it, like maybe I need to go back and fix this now, or realize I've made a mistake and see if I can fix it, or, like I said, you have that resentment. But it's like now you're ready to just pick up, get the balls rolling. You're not getting things done here, and now it's time to take action and be assertive and stand up for what you need to do and move on it. And you need to balance your tasks that you have, and you need to I'm trying to think how I want to say this. You need to cut down on certain things. Like maybe you took on too much at one time, because there's a lot of things here. It could be that as well. Maybe you've taken on so many different things, and it's like, I got to slow down, and I need to balance out and find some kind of equilibrium and get this ball rolling again and really get moving on it. And maybe I need to ask for help, or you need an assistant, but you need to balance things. And you need to watch your spending during this time, or overexerting yourself, because maybe you've slacked off and now you got to make up for that time and you're pushing it. And you're having heartache and grief over it. This could be around the 3rd week in the month. Like I said, brought up that 3rd week type thing. But with this grief, I did pull a clarifier, and I got the 2 of Pentacles in reverse, which means lost balance, or you're feeling overwhelmed, or avoid committing to a lot of different things, or overspending. And it could also be a lack of organization, making poor choices, and now you're under pressure, and or making poor choices while you're under pressure, and it's causing you grief. Because maybe you slacked off, and now you got to make up for that, and you're rushing, you're trying to get things done, and trying to make things work, and maybe you've got too much on your plate. Because like sometimes if you go by schedule, I get this done, I get that done, but then if you slack off a little bit, it's like everything catches up at you at one time. It could be that. And it could just be that you've taken on too much, and you need to know that certain things need to be let go, and it's kind of like grieving or upset, or it's like just causing you stress. And it's feeling overwhelming, but you need to go within, and you need to get clear about some things and shine some lights on yourself about the mistakes that were made, or about an issue about slacking off or things not going right, and you resented that. So now you need to work on that and own up to it. Or maybe this person needs to own up to it if it's not you and it's someone else. But here you're shining a light on those issues. We're looking for that truth. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty and finding what the problem is. And now we're going to change it, because with this is a foundational shift. This is destruction of things built on false beliefs. Maybe you were kidding yourself about being able to get it done in time because you were slow before, or kidding yourself about how much you're taking on. And it's like this type of work needs to change. Like I can't slack off and then rush to get it done. I need to change that. I need to be more practical and have strategies and plans and follow them. And this could be like a spiritual awakening for yourself. That's something I need to change about myself. Or if it's a partner or somebody that you're working with, I need to change that. And with this Queen of Swords coming in, I'm looking at it logically. I'm being objective. And it could be someone that you work for. This could be someone you work for. And they're coming in and saying, what's going on here? We need to fix this, and it's causing a conflict. And this is something you need to work on and change. But this could be yourself saying, I'm looking at it, and now I need to do right. And I need to fix this conflict that I have. And this, with this 5 of Wands here, this debate that's going on within your head about these different things you have going on, about falling behind and then having to rush to catch up. But it can just be about having balance. restoring that balance within your life or within your work or within anything, within a project, organization. All these different things are competing for your attention, and now we got to figure out what can stay, what can go. And we're going to have a breakthrough about it because we've done that work from within, and we've gone within to find those answers and that wisdom, and we're going to have a breakthrough about this. And you're gaining that new perspective and that sudden realization. Okay? Which is wonderful. So, I hope that helped. And let me know what you think. Leave some comments. I always love to hear from you guys. But do understand this is a general reading, and it does not always resonate with everyone. That's perfectly fine. If you would like a personal private reading with me, head on over to my Facebook page, Mystical Moon Tarot Readings. Book an appointment with me. Check out my services in my shop. See what I offer. And until next time, many blessings to you guys. I love you. Take care. Bye.